You notice I got some more signs. You may be seeing some signs. I got this one in today. And I've been talking about this a lot. Okay? Discipline. Discipline is doing what you have to do, when you have to do it, whether you want to or not. Super important for life. And so my sign says, choosing a goal and sticking to it changes everything. Discipline, the one word that separates the greats from the average. Oh, no problem. Discipline is the one word that separates the greats from the average. Here's why. If you don't have discipline, you can't ever reach any goals, because goals involve a lot of hard work, doing what you have to do, even if you don't feel like it. Okay? So today I got this little thing I want to talk about. You take that aside there, He-Man. When I'm talking about discipline, couple other things you got to have first. First of all, you got to have responsibility. Who's ever heard of responsibility? I'm going to tell you what I mean by responsibility right now. Is that people who don't do very well in life, you know what they do? They're always blaming other people. They're always blaming others. You see what I mean? They always blame others for their problems. And when you do that, you give up control. You say, oh, I can't make it because that guy over there, and I can't do it because of that thing over there. It's not in my power. The forces of the world are against me, and you make yourself powerless. With responsibility, you say, no, that I can make it happen. You take charge of your life. That's the way you have to be. If you don't take charge of your life, you can never be anything. You've got to have that responsibility. So I want you to say this with me. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Can you say that? If it's going to be, it's up to me. Super important. Because if you don't have responsibility, if you don't think that you can do it, if you don't think you're in control, if you don't take charge of your life, you're never even going to bother to set goals. And right now, you guys are all in here because you have set a goal for black belt. You have said, well, I'm going to do this. In other words, it's in my power. So that's the first thing. The first simple secret to happiness and success is you got to have responsibility. Quit blaming other people for your problems. Take charge of your life. Be responsible. Second thing, set a goal. If it's going to be, it's up to me. I have responsibility. Set a goal. Aim for that target in the future. You know, people who don't set goals in life, they just kind of wander around. They wander around. They don't know where they're going. They don't make life happen. Life happens to them. I'll just wander over here. I'll just wander over there. They don't have any direction. They don't have a map. It's like a guy just driving around the town with no particular destination in mind. You see what I mean? If you don't know where you're going, you'll never know when you get there. Okay? Another way to say that is if you don't prepare to plan, you will plan to fail. So you got to have goals. And then once you have discipline, you say it's up to me. And I set some goals, or you have responsibility. I'm going to take charge of my life. I'm going to set a goal. That's when the discipline kicks in. That's when you got to grind through and don't quit. I got a bunch of signs about here about a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Quitters never succeed in anything. People who quit just because it gets a little tough can never get good at anything. I don't care what it is. Because everything of value takes time, takes practice, and can get a little tough sometimes. So don't be a quitter.